This thing takes so long to warm up, it just wants to die the whole time. I'm just gonna wondering why it doesn't really want to go. I think it just needs to warm up, it just does not feel right. I'm gonna back it in. Not too happy right now. Pretty much this is where we're at. After I ran the car on the other video, we were hearing a huge vacuum leak. I couldn't find it. I checked everything, I tightened everything down, and then I went over to the back of the intake around this side and felt backwards while I was running. I could feel like constant air going through. I was like, great, that's not good. The intake's junk, it's bad. The rear sensor right here, I already bought a new one. I got an LS6 intake instead of an LS1 now. And so right here, this sensor spot here, seal's completely gone. Popping left and right. There's a huge leak shooting right out of there. And the new intake, the LS6, solid. Not even moving. That's exactly what the vacuum leak is from. $300 later, I have an LS6 intake now that is not going to leak vacuum. Great, I'm going to make more power, but it's just more money. So I'm going ahead and take all these gaskets off of this one because it's, I mean, they were all brand new, and I'm just going to switch them to this and put it back on the car. Maybe I'll have time. Hopefully I'll have time. Wait, we are back. We are back. LS6 intake in. I already put the fuel rails on, already got everything hooked up. I just was waiting on the throttle body gasket. I thought I'd be able to do it all on the same day, but AutoZone didn't have one anywhere nearby, neither did O'Reilly's, all those other stuff. So, had them ship it the next day. I'm gonna throw this on. Hopefully, all my vacuum issues are fixed. I'm getting really close to fixing everything, as weird as that sounds. Seems like every part I install, something goes wrong. Gotta redo it somehow, but it sucks. In the end, I know it works right now. Get that done, situated, and get that done, situated, and get that done, situated, and hopefully it doesn't leak. So, everything is on. Gonna connect the batteries, prime the fuel pump a couple times, see if there's any leaks. I think I've done it like doubled over it like 40 different times ever since the first fire. Woo, I am anal. Crazy. Alright, let's get this started, or just fuel pump primed if it leaks, and see how it does. I'm also gonna have to bleed the coolant. I replaced this gasket right here for the thermostat. If that leaks too, then situation. no vacuum leak!
It doesn't, it's never idled like that.
Woo! Yes! Gonna bleed the radiator again. So hopefully the thermostat, when it pops up, it doesn't leak. Just listen to it. It runs on its own. It doesn't die. It sounds good. It stays at the same idle. Ah! We've been bleeding this for a while. This thing for a while. It went up all the way to 200 and now it's dropped all the way back down to 156. I think the bubbles are done with by now. Have to figure that out, but now that I know that this is all good to go. Mostly it did warm up, but it didn't warm up. So I'll find out if the bottom water neck starts leaking, if it didn't warm up or not. I am going to take it to a shop, RRT. They're going to fix my seatbelt issue with the roll cage. It's too high up and my seat's too low. It's not even safe. So they're gonna weld another harness bar. I'm gonna do my tail lights. I lost the chassis harness. Don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to wiring in that type of spot. Tried to hook it up to the pedal once. Fried the wiring harness that I used for that light bar. So I'm just gonna have them do it. And they're also gonna do a full-on alignment, and they're gonna nut and bolt check everything to make sure that I'm safe for the first event.